Oi mate, it's Monday. Monday, the 19th of September. Lots of news. And not just about the Queen's funeral. In fact, I don't have any news about that because I haven't watched it because I was at work and... yeah, I've got other things. How about games? You know how many games were announced recently? Too many. More than I'm going to tell you about here. But what's important for me is the Yakuza, or Like a Dragon series, is finally getting a it's a remaster and a re-release of not this game, not Yakuza Kenzan, the other samurai one, ISHIN, which I did not import. Good. So I don't have to worry about not importing that several years ago because it's getting a remake. In Japan it's Ryuga Gotoku Ishin Kiwami, and here it's just Like a Dragon Ishin as the Yakuza series switches to using the Like a Dragon title everywhere. I think. I still don't know really what's going on with that, but yeah. And that will be out in February. Looking good. As well as on the same day announcing the next game, the 8th game in the series. Or, not really 8th, but the one with the number 8. Which will be Like a Dragon 8. Even though they went Yakuza Like a Dragon, they pulled a Resident Evil. And whatever. And as well, a 3rd game was announced, which will be about the man who erased his name. Kiryu Kazuma. In the events between 6 and 8 and what he's been doing. So, that's good stuff. But there's other things for fans of other series out there. I've got a note here to tell you about Greyhounds. That's unrelated, but Greyhounds are really nice. What was the other game bit? Tekken 8 has been announced! Tekken 8 hype. Tekken 8 hype. Tekken 8 hype. New consoles only. Fancy muscles. Don't know what characters in it. Probably only 8 characters. What are you growling at, doggy? Probably no. That'd be the real shocker, wouldn't it? Tekken 8. We have 8 characters. Sorry, it's just all graphics. I mean, they want us to cut the roster down, but all right. Back to the video. I'm really bad at writing this to make sense. Oh yeah, you know Trackmania. They there was that most recent Trackmania that rebooted it, and they just called it Trackmania. Came out in 2020, exclusively for PC, with its weird subscription model, where you could play the game for free with a little bit of the game, and it changes the campaign each season. It's 4 campaigns per year, or you could buy 1 year's or 3 years access. Well, I just thought those 3 years are sort of coming to an end, and oddly enough, it's apparently going to keep going because it's coming to consoles in early 2023. Will you still be able to buy another 3-year pass? I mean, what if that doesn't eventuate? What if Trackmania is not still running in 2026? I don't know. They seem to have a long-term plan for it, but yeah. Interesting. So many other games besides Yakuza and Trackmania. Is that Square Enix one where you grow fruit? And I forgot the name already. Harvestella. Yeah, good, I remembered. A huge amount of Grand Theft Auto 6 footage has been leaked by a hacker wishing to blackmail Take-Two Interactive. And Rockstar, and well, yeah, Take-Two is their holding company, but yes, apparently he has some source code and will release it if they don't give him money. Yeah, good luck with that. Or bad luck with that. That's a bad thing to do. Don't do that. But it is very interesting for the rest of the world that we now have we cannot unsee. There are many copies of it out there, of these videos, that show all these systems being developed for Grand Theft Auto 6. They got people of various heights, which is impressive. You know, generally all the people in a lot of sandbox games are exactly the same height. But that's not the main thing. It's the way the AI works, all sorts of things. Interesting stuff, but it's really, really early in development in that footage, and from what I've seen, some people are saying that footage may be from 2019. That may be true, and the game may only be 3 years away, or that may be recent footage, and the game may be 7 years away. Who knows? But, yeah. That is most interesting. Cross that off. Paddy's Pies and 4 and 20 Pies and Nana's Apple Pies. Turns out they were all under the same umbrella. They've all just been sold, or in the process of being sold, to a Hong Kong investment firm. So there goes another Australian brand. But we still have Bega and the Cooper's Brewing Company. And other companies in Australia that make food. I don't know. I've come across an unusual book about green snakes. And the book is called Green Snake. All you need to know about green snake and its several types that are green in colour. With a title like that, I mean, I was just looking for pictures of green snakes on the internet, and then I came across this cover, and then I found this book for sale on Amazon, and yes, I am now the owner of Green Snake, which is a seriously unusual book. It is just a very short book on facts about green snakes, such as venomous green snakes in Asia. The most snake nibbles and fatalities consistently happen in Asia, especially in the southeast. Snake nibbles. This book was written by a thesaurus. Bites. Snake bites fine. You do not say the most snake nibbles, generally, but it makes it a very entertaining read. Yeah. Or what's this? The sharp green snake is regular all through the southeastern United States. It may be found as far east as Focal, Texas, in regions with lots of vegetation. Focal, Texas? The focus is on... What do you mean, Focal, Texas? Was that supposed to be rural Texas? Yeah, truly it is an extraordinary book. The back cover is completely green. The front cover is, as you see, the contents are very large words, and honestly, if it were printed with smaller words, this 76-page book would likely only be about 11 pages. But it's interesting. It's a very interesting book. Green Snake, Sanchez Clark. And with that, I think it's about 10:42 p.m. and I should draw the weather. It is now 12:10 a.m. Why does this take so long? Anyway, in Darwin on Monday it was 33 at the top and 25 at the bottom. And it's a partly cloudy week, all week, copy and paste. Tuesday, top of 33, low of 26. Wednesday, top of 35, low of 25. Thursday, top of 34, low of 26. Friday, top of 33, low of 26. Saturday, top of 34, low of 25. Sunday, top of 34, low of 25. Lovely and warm. And even Sydney's starting to maybe think about getting warm too, but we're not here to talk about Sydney weather, so here's Petra Pavlov's Kamchatsky. On Monday, there was a top of 14 and a low of 0. The site I go to for past weather always seems to be colder than the one I get the other weather from. I guess the weather station's in a different area, but I don't know, maybe Monday was a lot colder than Tuesday. But anyway, Tuesday we've got a high of 12, low of 6 and some rain. Wednesday, a cloud sandwich, high of 13, low of 5. Thursday is also partly cloudy, high 14, low 7. Friday, sunny, top of 16, low of 5. Saturday, partly cloudy, top of 15, low of 6. And Sunday, it'll rain. At the warmest, 11. At the coldest, wet, and 6. Alright, once again, I've forgotten to get on the scale in the morning and collect data, and it looks like a very foodie week ahead. So it'll have to be a very exercisey week too. 10-minute mark. And that's enough for me reminding myself to help myself. And, you can watch Mousebot review. It's got cheese in it. Snake Bacon signing out.